Welcome to JacsSaysSmile, where I will be sharing not a little bit, but absolutely everything that I get up to with you, because nobody puts Jack in a box. Hello everyone, and welcome back to JacsSaysSmile. It's Top Tip Tuesday, and today I will be talking to you about focus. And within that, we're going to try and find the time in which we focus most, because that will help us. And as well as the time, the environment. So again, it's completely trial and error. But it's really important that we put the most important tasks that we need to do and the ones which take the most kind of energy and brain power in that space where we have the most productivity. So whether that's in the morning when you first wake up, whether it's after lunchtime, or whether it's in the evening if you're a night owl. So in those times when you are most creative, that is when you need to be doing those things. And by creative, I still mean studying, working on projects, thinking of ideas, all sorts of things, not literally you're sat there painting. So once you've got that time, it's how you use that chunk. So for me, I'm a morning person. I know I'm really productive those first 4.5, 5 hours of the morning. But to be able to focus within that time, you do need to get done the things that you don't want to do first. They are also the things that are tedious, such as housework. For me, it's usually laundry, and yet again, laundry. I don't like laundry. So it's the first thing that I have to do. I'll put the washing machine on so I know I have to do it. I'll then move on to the tasks that I don't want to do, that really tricky email that you need to send to someone that you're maybe a little bit nervous of sending. You get those things out the way first because your mind will dwell on them and you will then not be able to use that prime time where you're most creative, where you flourish the most, to its maximum. So you get those things out of the way so your mind is then clear. I will then move on to the actual project, the basis, the chunk of what I am trying to achieve. Those tasks I will then do. But only once I've spent the first hour of that, getting rid of those tedious tasks so that my mind is clear. The second thing is really making sure you are in the right environment. So that can be related to sound. So if you know music with lyrics, which it does for me, is distracting, don't play that. Find some sort of acoustic, instrumental music that you like. Or if you work better with noise in the background, open your windows, open the doors. Some people, they like that buzz, that's helpful. Maybe try that. Or maybe it is normal music with lyrics to you. Maybe it's having the TV on in the background, because everybody is different. For me, I just either need kind of like relaxing sounds or like music, like focus music, all that kind of stuff. That really, really, really helps me. So, as well, with environment, apart from the sounds you have around you, it's where you are working. Is your environment tidy? If you're someone who can't work in mess, it needs to be tidy, and that needs to be done the night before. So when you walk into that space, it is ready. You are then not having to either sit in the mess and drown in it and not be able to focus because there's just stuff everywhere, or you're then spending time when you are most productive tidying up. So that also then reverts back to time. Those moments that you have where you are less productive. For me, for example, that is in the evening when I get to that point where my brain cannot be creative anymore. That is when I then do other bits, such as housework, kind of more, not tedious tasks, but stuff that doesn't require that brain power. So I'll then write my lists, I'll do all my logs, because I also find those enjoyable. So when I don't have energy, I do those things that are my pick-me-up. So I'm still using that time productively, as well as tasks that I can kind of do almost in like zombie mode. So, you know, like making my lunch, stuff like that. So that is my Top Tip Tuesday for this week with focus. Make sure you are using the time correctly. Make sure that your time is then divided so that you can get rid of the things that will distract your focus. So you get those done first, and then you move on and get that creative flow going. And then your environment. Make the environment the desirable place for you to be able to focus, be creative, and work and get the best out of yourself, whether it's lots of music or silence. I hope you enjoyed my Top Chick Tuesday. See you next week. Bye.